cheer you on.
The next G album is in Braille.
Pablo said karaoke tonight. Anthony said fire truck. I think I can. I think I can. Up the grapevine. Haha. Kyle said grapevine. Bet you're wondering how I knew. Bam Bam said, does G know any Russell Smith amazing rhythm aces?
No, I don't think I know that. I think he stopped me. I'd have to hear it. A lot of music I know, but I don't know the sense of it. My taste in music is really eclectic. A lot of music.
Tiny says, please sing this one. You know, you gotta, or you're gonna know when to fold them. Know when to fold them. Or hold them. Know when to fold them. Darlene said, Mr. G, love your singing.
Hold on. That's gonna bug me. How does that start? Middle.
All right, well, we'll try this again.
The boredom overtook us as he began to speak.
Hydrodynamic. My software didn't update right after the last time I went live, and I haven't been live since then. I think it messed something up. We will see. It doesn't make no sense because it'll drop the live and say there's no internet, that there's no bandwidth. But the live I'm watching won't even buffer. It'll be fine. It has something to do with the software.
I do know it, but I don't know the words to it.
Either way, it's time to start drinking.
Bam Bam said, Godstone. And
Cheers, hooligans.
Wait. Mr. G's got that on her phone. It's, what you call it? It's Dr. Hook.
oh.
Happy Freedom, Donna. Happy Freedom, Flower Child.
How about, Bill says, how about Convoy?
I was thinking of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, see my face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. How's that go? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. That's my favorite one on the cover of the roll.
What's up, Brian? Happy Freedom.
Dr. Hook.
Hook.
Katie. Drive my limousine.
Got my
Happy Freedom, Donna.
Yeah, it's been like that. Yeah, I don't want summer's evening on a train bound for nowhere. I met up with the gambler. They were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns to stare. The window out the darkness, boredom overtook us as he began to speak.
Punky said, good old boys.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta send out these notifications. I made a YouTube bot on Gilded, and it worked for one day, and then it stopped working. I have no idea why. Give me a second.
Right now, the Wailing song that comes to my mind. It's been in my head for like 3 days, and now it's gone. It's outlaw stuff. Done got old. Don't you think it's outlaw? Don't you think this outlaw stuff done got out of hand?
Lana says, does Mr. G know any Josh Turner?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well,
You'd have to, yeah.
No, he does not sing the Black Dress song. No, Josh Turner does not sing that one.
Sure hope it ain't raining on the grapevine.
Yeah. Doc,
How does the black dress song go again?
hold on.
I'm hoping for a free truck wash. You can take a little bath. Just tell them it's only good. Hey, Doug, you got a gun? Yeah, sorry, I
Christian,
didn't. I was
Steve,
wondering if
there,
you were
and
trying to
over here.
Convoy. Now that I noticed that it's you, I'll get right there, right back behind you.
I'm trying to pull it up.
Oh, you're on the phone.
Yeah, but you're loaded, you know?
Hang on.
Therefore,
All right. Well, that is that. Happy Freedom Joe USA. Happy Freedom Rasta.
Right there.
Happy Freedom MD.
any flags or anything, I was wondering if you were part of us or not.
Tuxedo waiter, black tie,
What's up, Jeff Hooligan?
tablecloth and red.
What's up, Wicked Patriot?
Yes,
What's up, Space Baby?
looking forward to it for some time. Honey, I know.
Facebook is always dead. So dead. All the time. Every day.
I know I love turning you on. I messed up. Your baby blue eyes dancing in the candlelight glow. All I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door. See.
Troy, it's as live as it's gonna get. What's up, Lee Moss Man? Welcome to the live. What's up, Ocean Frog?
Alright, I done lost that one. I lost that big time. When I started, I lost it.
Well, it's been snowing on and off all day here in Michigan. I'm wondering if the protesters are gonna actually come out in Grand Rapids. Troy, it's on the screen. I'm not sure what they're gonna do when they get there. I'm not sure if it's just a checkpoint or if they're gonna stay in Fresno.
Yeah, I'd have to hear some of their I used to have,
What's up, Face of Freedom?
have their albums. I get them mixed up with Jefferson Airplane. I mean,
Thanks, Shanti.
Said no rain as of now for the grapevine. Just check the radar. Thank you, Tennessee. What the TF said, y'all just check the weather app.
Happy Freedom Snooks.
Till Thursday. Good deal. Thanks for being on. Marcy said y'all are
What's up, Wild Turkey? I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
Tom said, what channel are y'all running? I'll be joining you at Wheeler Ridge.
37.
Happy Freedom Yema. Donnie Brooklyn, I don't even know sports. I don't even know sports. I don't know if you're joking or serious. Right, Troy? I'm saying. Just to get things warmed up. I don't know, Anime Adventures. We'll see. We will see. Once the protesting starts, I gotta end the live and then start a new one anyway, so we'll see how things go.
Kathy said, G, you know all the OG tunes. Yeah. Then he said, baby, lock the door and turn the lights.
I'll take a look in a second. Find her. Happy Freedom.
Put some music on, it's all. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I'm thinking about this all day long.
Happy freedom, Barbara. Happy freedom, Speedy Girl.
Getting close to Bakersfield. What said Parker Detention Center exit just passed. Keep them moving on.
You can go back into Sabrillo.
What's up, Alaska Man?
I got my finger on the trigger. I can't get my voice high. I usually can, can't I?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Both singing Popular Rolling Stone. Marcy said it's pouring rain here at my house in Madeira.
Jeez, Edward. You did find somebody. You did find a hot tub live streamer that's a boy or something. Full-blown toaster. Level 1 competition.
Miles to Bakersfield.
Full Vine Street. Wait for you.
I would really like to know why my Nightbot stopped working. No, it's not Nightbot. What is this? YouTube bot.
I'm just a boy. Just a funny boy. That makes you laugh when you do. I'll do anything.
Memory.
Give me a friend, girl.
Trisha said, are y'all going on the 99 or the 5 when you get off the
99.
grapevine?
And good chance we might lose you on this grapevine too, guys, just to warn you.
Just to give you heads up, guys. Scott said, she's much younger than me. I'm 58 and remember the good days of trucking.
Yeah, I came into it at the end of the good days of trucking.
Cindy said, how about a little Merle Haggard from Bakersfield?
Oh, I'd have to listen to it again. I know it, but
No, it's talking about Bakersfield, but
to be honest with you, I like Beer Can Hill.
that's the one I'm thinking of.
Merle. It's also Merle.
Yeah, Merle and isn't it Dwight?
Dwight plays in it. Dwight
Yeah.
Yoakam, Buck Owen, and Merle
Yeah.
Haggard.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't remember the
On Beer Can Hill, overlooking Bakersfield. Remember?
Hydrodynamic caught a short Corinne live earlier this week. She was drunk as fuck. Oh yeah? Where was she at? In Washington, D.C.? What's up, Mac? Paul. Klaus is doing good. He's humble now. Klaus is a humble kitty now.
They wouldn't copyright, so we can play some music because I can sure use some of that good music. You'll sing to me.
Oh yeah, Edward. That's awesome.
You and Dad got it covered.
I like Don Williams.
What's up, flowers in her hair?
Our grandboys used to like, what was it, Tulsa time?
What's up, no mandates?
Yeah. She had a whole dance to it. He'd stand there and he'd get his little leg a tapping and a moving and he'd be wiggling.
I'm trying to think of that one song by Don Williams that I really like.
Yeah.
Shoot, that was a code. That's gonna bug me now.
Paradise said hippie hoppity honk honk. Thank you, Paradise.
Hydrodynamic. She kept saying she hates alcohol, so people kept buying her shots. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Corinne drunk. It's probably quite amusing. Oh, they're lagging.
Wendy said Dave. Kathy said, OMG, my son is watching and seeing Freddie Fender with the G.
I'm gonna keep it a little bit slower here so we can tighten up some coming down the hill. You got one of these corners, I guess they reheat out there. That's pretty bad coming up the hill there, banded.
I can do to keep from crying.
They just plugged it.
Sometimes it seems so useless to remain. You don't have to call me darling.
Yeah, we've been going 45 here for a while. What lane are we supposed to be? Lane 3. Lane 3, Convoy, lane 3. I dropped over the lane 4 because I was slow. That's when the faster we go around it.
Well, geez, I thought it was going to be a better live, and it's worse.
Yeah, I believe in love. That's the one, Thomas. Thank you. Because that was going to bug me.
Yes.
I believe in baby. I believe in mama and daddy. I believe
Someone said they have a
Edward, I wonder if Corinne is drunk and she acts normal, or at least the voices stop. I don't know. I seen she was live the other day, and I hopped in her chat and was asking her what she was covering, because I guess they had a bunch of sandbags around, I don't know, specific buildings in DC. I'm not sure if they were preparing for the potential flooding that they were talking about in the articles last week, or maybe it was earlier this week. I don't know. Every day this is just the same. But she was like not convinced it was really me and stuff. And I don't know. I was trying to be nice, but I ended up having to just leave. It was a little bit too much.
Oh, Teresa said, how about
Happy Freedom Bipolar Bear.
yeah. I'm an Indian now. I'm sure I mean, she's a Chippewa. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse on that stuff thing, I guess.
Darlington Joe's waiting for you in Baker?
Nah, Paul.
Terrible.
No. I have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind live streaming with Corinne. I bet that would be really entertaining. She was talking about coming up here to cover protests in Detroit before the Patrick Leoya thing happened. I don't know if she had something specific in mind, but I'm sure if I went to DC, we would find her. That would be super entertaining, I bet.
I can't say.
Lana said Green Acres.
You know who surprised me is Santa.
Yes.
That man's got a beautiful voice.
Yes.
Happy Freedom, Tina.
I know that you're not supposed to say that about any man's voice, but that's about the best way to put Santa's voice.
Kathy, thank you for the star salute. Bam said, gee, what was worst pass you ever had to pull? Lizard head above.
It just depends on the time of the year, really. I mean, I don't mind any pass, to be honest with you.
HG, I heard they're dropping off immigrants in DC with no food, no water, and no plan.
Yes, Wendy.
They're offering them a ride to DC, and those that volunteer are being transported there.
Jeremy's got
I've seen a couple of videos of them getting off the bus and being documented somehow.
Another Wendy said,
I don't know exactly what they're doing. They have some sort of wristbands on. They got barcodes on them, but I don't know. How do you identify somebody that's not supposed to be here? Happy Freedom, Mr. Coffee. No, Troy, not on OnlyFriends. No. Just professionally.
Patricia says, please bump this so Mrs. G can.
I don't know, Wicked Patriot. Maybe she would, maybe she wouldn't.
Right hand corner, scroll down to playback speed. To change 1 to speed, you can play the video without being cut off. It makes the song play faster. Oh, okay.
Bipolar Bear, that's inhumane. I don't know. I guess there's like a flip side. So, in the country, we live in a habitat, or we just think we deserve things. we assume we're owed things like basic human rights. But it's because we live here. We are citizens of the country. If you're not from here, you don't have rights. You don't have the right to basic human needs. And I think people forget how barbaric humans can be. If you look in history and stuff and see things that man has done to each other, we're soft. We're super soft here because we've got this safety blanket that the government's going to take care of us and bad things won't happen to us. Like I was talking about last week, you know, everybody's talking tough until they get punched in the face. You can't get unpunched in the face. And it's like that if you're not supposed to be here. If you're not supposed to be here or you get declared a terrorist, whatever happens to you, happens to you. And there's nobody there to save you. And I think people forget that. I think we're going to lose this live. All right, give me a second. It must be the area. All the truckers that are a part of the convoy are buffering.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Welcome back. Welcome to my part of California, my guy.
Yeah, how you doing, man? You get all energized and rested up?
No mandates. Plus, we pay for their basic needs. We the people, so I don't care.
I did the same.
Yeah.
Did a whole bunch of work when I got home.
Yeah, for all the taxes and stuff that we pay the government, we should have a little bit of say of what that money goes to. Like leaving $1 trillion worth of military equipment over in Afghanistan and stuff like that.
I'm pulling up right behind you here shortly.
Speedy Girl sandbags for that migrant flooding. Yeah, it could be. I don't know if it actually did flood in DC. I just know that they were talking about it. Jersey Devil. It'd be fun to watch Corinne Swan all over you. Oh, I don't know about all that. I figured she would talk over me. I don't think I'd be able to get a word in if we were dual live streaming, but that's fine. That'd be fine. What's up, the sports room? Happy freedom. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? April, they're going through the mountains now at least an hour. Yeah, I figured that's why they're dropping the live and stuff. Texas Info Warrior. Polish Americans at a Disney protest right now. What are they protesting against Disney? Damn, it happens when you're supposed to be here too. J6, they're basically considered terrorists, which is what I said. If you're not supposed to be here or you get declared some form of terrorist, you don't have rights anymore. What's up, Salty Ragu? Well, about 10 minutes the protests are supposed to start in Grand Rapids. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, though. It is cold outside. Sassy Italian, they are protesting against teachers teaching inappropriate stuff to kids at Disney World? That's weird. I seen someone say something about that. Disney World protest in the Gilded right before I went live, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. Face of Freedom, Walt Disney knew there was only 2 genders. Yeah, he was more focused on like racism and like being a Nazi and stuff more than gender confusion. What's up, Vinny? Happy Freedom. Happy Freedom, Texas Info Warrior. Yeah, Haywood, it is cold. That wind off the lake is piercing. It is frigid cold. No mandates. Soy boys don't protest in the cold. People like Donnie stay home. Yeah, they went out yesterday. They didn't even know if they were going to protest yesterday, and they did, but it was really, really short-lived. It was really short-lived. But they were acting all serious about coming out today, so they might. I think it's interesting how many BLM streamers made their way up here. I don't want to give them any spotlight, but people from Louisville, people that were in Minnesota and stuff like that, they're in Grand Rapids right now covering all the protests and stuff. I think it's funny how many hooligans I see supporting these guys who have forgotten that they're either Antifa or BLM live streamers and then want to argue with me about it as if I haven't spent thousands of hours covering those guys, being accepted into those specific groups, being allowed to cover the marches, protests, and gathering such as CHOP, Chaz, the Red House, Autonomous Zone, the riots in Portland. Anybody who wants to argue with me about that is just automatically an earbiter to me. Like, I just can't debate people on that stuff. It is so stupid. It's sad and it's disappointing how easy people forget. The same people burning American flags and just eating each other over the sake of feelings are like now being worshipped. And it's like, it's sad. It's real sad. It makes me think of the Convoy and stuff about how people are like, you know, why can't people unite? How come people can't get along? Because people forget. They forget how bad things get. Hydrodynamic, what is the temp there?
Media post out that the Speedway, a lot of people are upset with the Speedway, but I guess
here it's 34 degrees, but I don't know what it is with the wind chill.
it was canceled. Again, the flyer came out before it should have.
Happy Freedom, Michael. What it cost you to your head? You could just see all my gray hair, so I cut it all off.
Go ahead was given.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Right now with the Speedway, they're dealing with that backlash.
Wild Turkey, when you hit the like button, it looks like fireworks. They need to put the dislike button back. Weird, I didn't notice that when I hit the like button. Because I don't know if you guys know that, but I hit my own like button. I'm not above it. Not at all. I have the dislike button because I have some sort of extension on my Google Chrome, but I don't know what happens if you hit it.
Check out some Patriots.
Oreo must have us muted, right? Oh, actually, maybe I got my TV turned down. Well, now he's buffering, so God only knows. There we go.
Kings County Raceway or whatever. That was the original plan. They were going to have a rally at 5 o'clock today. That is off. That's been off for quite a few days. They are just driving through Madera at Love's off the 99. Yeah, guys.
No mandates. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I want to say in Grand Rapids there was 3 people shot and killed last night, and everyone in the comments were like, so where's the protesters for these guys? Where's all the media? Where's Al Sharpton? And all this stuff. And then people are like, it's not part of the agenda, that's why. I think it's interesting how many people are like kind of waking up to, I I don't know, the reality of things. I think it was easier to trick people and make them mad when everybody was locked in their house. But I think now that things are somewhat more normal, I think people just don't care. They just don't care enough to go out there and protest in big numbers. They're trying to make this a really big deal. But I just don't think there's not enough people that care. I'm pretty sure there was a double negative in what I just said, but you know what I'm talking about.
That can be really dangerous. It was on the back of this.
Edward, we should monitor them, not support them. Yeah. But you know, it requires you to have your ears and eyes open, your mouth closed, and that's not a big thing these days.
I can't believe nobody's hit that thing yet. Maybe that's why this guy's stopping right here, is to check out the damage to his vehicle.
Jersey Devil, I celebrate my gray hairs. I've earned them all.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't looking good. It's not so much that they're gray. It's like dark and then patchy and then gray, like long hairs. My gray hair grows twice as fast as my regular hair. I don't know. Looking like I'm mutating.
So it's going to be great to see our Patriot friends. It's going to be awesome. Everybody in the People's Convoy, they appreciate all you.
No mandates. If that new shooter that just happened in South Carolina is from a BLM supporter, we won't hear any more about it. Yeah, that's kind of like the guy that did the shooting in the subway and it hit like 16 people or something. You ain't really hear nothing about that now. You scroll through Facebook, all you see is people talking about the Grand Rapids incident. Parabellum, at least you still have hairs. Yeah, sorta. Getting like patchy up front here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hydrodynamic, yeah. I have the camera footage posted on Rumble, and then I also have like an enhanced zoom in 50-second video of the incident with Patrick Leoya. If you looked at the enhanced video, you can see, I mean, it's so enhanced you can see the cartridge be ejected from the pistol. But you can see the guy has the taser in his possession. He goes to lift his hand off the ground. He has the taser in his hand. And then maybe 2-3 seconds later, he's not with us anymore.
I can't remember who that is.
Happy Freedom, Brandon. Thanks for being here. Jersey Devil, you should check out the Subway Shooter's YouTube page. He has real issues. Yeah, I guess the media actually said he was a black supremacist. I had a couple people email me. They were like, what is that? Like, I've never heard that before. What is that? I'm like, don't worry, they'll bury it. They won't talk about that stuff. You know, the Pentagon's always talking about white rage. I think that's crazy. Like, we're all in this together. There's no reason to point skin color, but you know, it's a part of an agenda. It's part of an agenda. What's up, Melvita?
2300. Yeah, I think I'm getting.
MD, racism of any kind is wrong. I agree. I agree.
Stream is fine.
There's good people and bad people, no matter your skin color, your job, any of that stuff. Any of that stuff. It's just good people and bad people, and that's it.
So we are headed towards the Bakersfield area where there are going to be some overpass patriots. Thank you, Kitty Hawk. God bless you, and thank you for all, and I mean all the folks that are in here moderating on all the platforms. Thank you. Without you guys, we couldn't keep this chat clean and keep it going like it is. So I want to say thank you. And again, thank you to everybody in there that also shares this stream out and gets people watching. We're gonna have
no mandates. The military is more worried about what you have between your legs from surgery than what's in your heart for the country. Yep.
So keep in mind, it's gonna be a good.
True story. Hydrodynamic racism's agenda pays well. Ask BLM.
Great areas.
Yep.
When I say great areas, the tourist.
I mean, you don't even really have to go as far as to research BLM. Just watch the chat. 150 people here watching the convoy who's making their best attempt to stand for freedom. 150 people. I put BLM on the screen, marching, screaming, demanding things, talking about racism. We'll have 1,000 people in this chat. It's just like the news. It's the same reason that the news only tells you bad news and not good news. It's because bad news sells.
Stuff that's not overran by tourists. Thank you, Jeff Mack. God bless everybody and the hooligans out there that are watching the stream right now. Jeff Mack, and then we got, I'm not sure if Brant's on right now, but we got our good friend Brant for Liberty out there. And keep rocking it, guys. Keep putting us out there. Keep informing America what mainstream media won't.
Heck yeah. Big shout out to Oreo Express. He's awesome.
Yeah, we are ahead of the convoy if you look at, if you talk about it that way.
Hey, I appreciate you, Snooks.
Riding along with First Responders Media in front of us, who's covering the event today, as well as we are.
Tiger Jaw, how about the mass shooting at the Dumas, Arkansas car show that killed 1 and 27 other people injured? I didn't even hear anything about it until lately, and it occurred 19th of March. Yep. Yeah, bad stuff happens every day. It's just whether or not it fits their agenda.
Is that what overpass we're stopping at, I believe? Somebody in the chat put that overpass in Bakersfield. That is where we are heading right now.
Happy Easter, Brandon. Finder, can we see Klaus? If Klaus comes by, I'll try and pick him up. I've been trying not to pick him up, though, because he's still healing and stuff. What's up, Homestead? Happy freedom.
Yeah, California is like Hawaii.
Yeah, Klaus might actually sit on camera now. He's been humbled. Klaus has been humbled. He's a calm young eunuch now. He pretty much sleeps the whole time I do. He'll come lay next to me. I'll wake up in the morning. He'll still be all stretched out, just passed out. I took his nuggets away. Alaska man, we're all 98.6 degrees. Not me, bud. I'm at 101 all year. It sucks. I'm actually sitting here sweating right now. I have the window open and it's only 34 degrees outside. But I see what you mean there.
Thank you, Rob.
What's up, Undecided?
Dana says the OPPs, Overpass Patriots, have been showing up today. I've been watching. I love it, and you're going to see a lot more as we head down this 99. They are probably about 45 minutes behind us.
No mandates. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're referencing.
Bella Terror.
Finder, did you see old man Walter turn and shake hands with no one in North Carolina Thursday? I didn't realize that was on Thursday. I did see the video, though. I actually picked up some new sound bites. We'll run through them really quick. I only grabbed 3 of them. But I did see the video you're talking about.
County, which is where we're at now, the Bakersfield area, Oildale, all these folks.
I got 3 of them.
Other than Delano, which Delano is ran by
over the next 300 fucking years. This shit can only happen to me. Prostitute.
That one with old man Walter saying prostitute kills me. I can't even say that with a straight face. It just kills me. Parabellum, does he meow at a higher pitch now? Honestly, I haven't heard him being very vocal since he's come back from the vet. Salty Domer, are you red-pilled or just show protest? I'm an American, and so I show what's going on and give commentary from the point of view of just being a regular American who's not really politically involved in anything. I don't play red team or blue team. I don't belong to any special groups. I don't affiliate with any kind of team of anything. I'm just a regular American doing extraordinary things to the best of my ability.
What was that?
Native New Yorker hanging out in Bass Pro Shops. I've never even been to one. I don't even think I've ever seen one. What's up, Tom? The convoy is heading to Fresno, California. No mandates. Mayor Pete slacking on California roads being in shape. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. See, I don't even notice it because here in Michigan, it makes those roads look like they're brand new. Our roads are terrible. Our roads have potholes that you can stand inside of. Like it's real bad. I had a pothole earlier today and I thought it flattened my tires.
Another person that needs the government to help him out.
Tom, is there anything happening in Grand Rapids today? There's supposed to be a protest starting in 6 minutes ago. I'm going to be looking here in a second. If the protests are going to start, then I'm going to end this live and we'll start a whole nother live for the protest.
Fresno. We're at least 2 hours away from that.
Finder Klaus is silently plotting your demise. That's why he's not being very vocal. He's smart enough not to say the quiet part out loud. Yeah. I don't think he realizes that I set that up. I don't know what he thinks. I don't know what he thinks. He ain't blaming me though. He's been all like hanging out with me like, you don't know what they did to me. You have no idea. Rasta made it on to Gilded. You're awesome. I appreciate you.
It's not coming through very clear.
No mandates. I was in Flint in January and they were pretty bad. Yeah, the roads here suck. The roads suck. Last time I said this, there started an argument, but there's some debate out there that Michigan has some of the worst roads in the country. And it sucks because whenever it's time for election here in Michigan, that's a big selling point. Everybody who runs, they're all like, oh, we're going to fix the roads. And then they jack our tax up and stuff like that. And then they don't fix the roads. I used to work for a company and we made road repair products that will permanently fix the road. And at one point my job was to contact all the DOTs in every county and try and sell them this product that would permanently fix the road. Instead of them just throwing some shit on the ground and in a couple months it gets all torn up again. And their biggest, like the most common response from the DOT is, if we buy that from you, we don't have job security anymore. And so they would refuse to buy it because, one, they won't get their budget that they get every year, and two, they won't have job security to go out there and fix the road every month. They'd rather have messed up roads than have them fixed permanently. And in Illinois, we only have two choices, red or blue. That sounds like a gang reference. just knowing how Illinois is. GQ, where's all the money go? I guess it funds, publicity for a fake kidnapping, I guess. That must be where all the tax money goes. Yeah, Salty Domer. I just think it's weird because when people play red team, blue team, they never stop and think that we didn't make the teams. The government made the teams. The government's like, hey, we got a red team here. We got a blue team here. You guys need to pick a side and be mad and hate the other side. And that's why people don't blame the government. They will call them by names. They'll be like, oh, the damn Democrats. Oh, the damn Republicans. How about the damn government? How about that? The damn people that tell us what we need to do while they break all the laws and no one holds them accountable. How about those people? Well, that's because people are too busy playing red team, blue team.
Yes, the convoy's behind us. We're getting ready to go meet some overpass patriots here in Bakersfield, and we are going to record them and the convoy coming by and jump in line with the convoy as they head to
What's up, Debacalis?
Kingsburg, Selma, Fresno.
What's up, Mayhem Mario? Appreciate you being here.
If you're in Tulare area, go to the Prosperity exit in Tulare. If you're in Fresno,
Finder. I've missed riding with Oreo. When you look up from your phone and you're right on someone's ass going 50 miles an hour. Yeah, Oreo, he's a race car driver. Hydrodynamic. I picked God's team.
be on the safe side.
Yep, God will have your back as long as you allow it.
There's a bouncer if anybody wants one on the side of the road here. In Bakersfield, what was it, Bella Terra or Terra Bella? I don't know. We're going to be pulling up any second, so.
Salty Domer, let's do it. Sounds like we're ready to mess up the government. I don't want them to be messed up. I just want people there that are there for the right reasons. That's what I want. I want good people to be in the government and I want term limits. Congress and all that, they need term limits. There's no reason they should be there for 60, 70 years just pushing this agenda and stuff. There needs to be term limits like every other job that's elected. I don't know. See, we start talking about the government a lot, and that's when I get green screened.
I hope not. I'm not familiar with Bakersfield as much as he is. This is his home right here.
Is this guy a copper? An off-duty copper? Pretty much the only time you see like badges and stuff on cars around here is either an off-duty cop, and that's on their personal vehicle, or it's a family member of a cop. Alaska man, you crack me up.
So we got Joe some flowers.
This person can't smell the flowers through their compliance cloth. I can't stand people wearing compliance cloths. It just kills me. If they're really, really old, then I don't blame them, because they believe the news. They don't really exist in the mindset of you can't trust the mainstream media. They think that's just the media and that's all there is. Anybody else is just faking it. So I don't blame them if they're like severely elderly. They're just doing what they're told, and they're doing everything they can to stay alive. And I can't be mad at that. But if you're like, I don't know, 65 or younger, and you're wearing a compliance cloth, you're just scared. You have all the opportunity to know what's going on with that. And when I go to like Meijer and Walmart and stuff, and I see people wearing it, young people wearing compliance cloths, or even standing outside wearing it, like, tell me you're stupid without telling me that you're stupid. Like, I don't know. It hurts me. It hurts me deep inside. No mandates, 12 people injured in South Carolina. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see news about that. It probably depends on how the weekend goes. If they get a bunch of numbers in Grand Rapids and a bunch of people protesting and stuff, we'll start seeing solidarity protests pop up in Portland, Seattle, New York. There was a solidarity protest in Flint. They're doing a call to action. Muskegon, Lansing, Detroit. I want to say Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Ann Arbor. But I haven't heard of any protests or anything happening in those places yet.
This is his town. He's got this area covered, so he was heading over here to this overpass where they're going to be patriots at, so we came down to film the overpass.
Michael, the guys who were exonerated from the Whitmer kidnap BS, are they suing someone, everyone? I hope. Yeah, they better. I would think it'd be in their best interest to start suing people because they were incarcerated. Their faces were put all over the news. Defamation of character, 100%.
Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately,
not good for them. It was not good for them, and so it'd be worthwhile to try and sue somebody in their position.
57, the early release of criminals, and considering.
Finders that possibly today with Julius in front of him. I can take a look in a second. I didn't think about that.
So those people get early release, and that's what California wants.
What's up, Mana? Happy freedom.
Put everybody back on the streets, recommitting crimes.
Barbara, unfortunately here in California there's a lot of immigrants here, and they always wear compliance clause. I live 5 minutes from Tijuana border, and I see it all the time. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah.
There's an empty billboard. We need to put something. Yes, we do.
And I'm 60. I never put a compliance diaper on my face. Yeah.
Hey, here's some folks.
Yeah. When I see just like really elderly, like feeble people, I don't blame them. But young people who are completely capable of knowing what's going on, I don't know. It's sad. It's sad to see people, because they'll fight for it. You say something to them, they'll get mad and get hyped up like they're gonna fist fight you. Like, oh, you're brave enough to fist fight me, but you're not brave enough to breathe oxygen. Okay. Just, I don't know. It's weird stuff. It's weird stuff.
Gear out. And hit this.
All right, who's the driver of the car? I wish I had a drum roll button. We got this.
So you still got time. You got 30 minutes to get out here, guys. You're in the Bakersfield area. Right off Wiggle Road.
I mean, it's almost like a drum roll.
I guess. I don't know.
No mandates. The dumbasses who pled guilty are in prison for 5 years. That's what they get for trying to be friends with the feds. Yeah, and that's what happens when people don't know their rights. Many times, I mean, unless you do something really, really stupid, and you did do it, most of the times if you're accused of something and you just don't say anything, you'll be fine. They'll have to let you go. It's like 90% of the time the most incriminating evidence they have is you opening your face. If you don't open your face, you're good usually. They'll let you go. Wicked Patriot Oreo said it was first responder in front of him. Oh, that makes sense. Because I guess he was a first responder, and because of mandates, he's not anymore. Or at least that's what I heard. So that would make sense for him to have that sticker on his car.
Here we go, guys. Let's close this out. We're heading over the overpass here in Bakersfield, over the 99, for the People's Convoy.
Not macros. Do you like WWE? I stopped watching WWE and stuff when it became WWE. I used to watch it when it was WWF.
How you doing, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, my buddy Brandon Hicks is coming through.
Oh, right on.
He's wanted to be.
JSA, didn't know you have another channel on YouTube. I subscribed to King Hooligan. Awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, when the weather gets warmer, I assume we'll be using that King Hooligan channel a lot. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas to do more stuff than just cover political stuff. It's so negative all the time. It'd be nice to cover some fun stuff and, I don't know, just laugh and have a good time.
That is awesome, guys. Thank you for being out here, brother.
Hey, I got the ball rolling on this. Everybody's like, oh, we'll go over here, Ming Avenue. We'll go over there to California. Meet up here, Will. My one's up here. Come on over.
Yeah, they're not too far out.
How far are they at?
They're 35 miles away.
They're coming down the grapevine just now.
Sweet.
That's the one I picked up on the highway.
This one?
Yep. Where were we? We were in Oklahoma.
This is from Oklahoma?
Yeah. There you go. So here's the flag I picked up on the highway. Bring it home to Bakersfield.
There you go. Made in the USA, too. It's not one of those generic ones.
Okay, so
Oh,
after this overpass thing ends, we're going to end this live and we'll start a new one with the protests in Grand Rapids. There's quite a few people out there right now. I assume they're in front of the GRPD, the Grand Rapids Police Department. I'm seeing body armor, CB radio, well, not CB radios, ham radios. Lots of people in black. I don't know if they're Antifa, but there's definitely a ton of people there. So we're going to end up switching here in a little bit.
He was over there, so I told him, let's go down to...
You know, there's people in the chats talking about coming here, so I'm guessing a few more will show up.
So guys, if you are here in town right now, come over to...
Finder, did you get snow from the storm that came through that caused blizzard-like conditions here in Wisconsin and Minnesota? It is snowing today. It's snowing on and off. I don't think it's going to stick, but it did start snowing today.
Bell Terrace and Weibel.
Wow, guys, those are here. You got 30 minutes to get down here. Just show up, show your support for the truckers out here, guys. The people in the People's Convoy.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, you got a good spot down there. You got a really good
Okay, ain't it?
Hey, Joe.
How you doing? So we're getting ready for them to come down this way right here. Annie Oakley. It says if everyone watching would go to Oreo's Cash App and get $5 and help them get back east, it all adds up. You're absolutely right. If everybody watching gave $5 right now, I could promise you tonight that I would at least make it back east. I couldn't make it home, but I could.
Finder, I'm not sure what you're referencing.
That's how we roll. We were 100%.
Like, what about the wind here? I mean, it's kind of windy. Yesterday we had like wind warnings, but today it's not that windy.
It's on the bottom right-hand corner. We have Cash App, which is $ Oreo Express. We have buymeacoffee.com/Oreo Express. And then if you do mobile banking, you have a Zelle transfer. You can do a Zelle transfer to Oreo Express at yahoo.com. Again, this is Josh Fulford with the Oreo Express, guys. Thank you so much. And again, Annie Oakley, thank you so much for that donation. Let's see what's going on here, guys. See how far out they are. There's some horns honking. One second, I know it's a little... Okay, let me take a look here. Watch some of this.
What's up, John Black? I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
If you don't want to come by and get out of the vehicle, come by, drive by, honk, show your support for these folks out here on this overpass. Yeah, so they're about 28 miles away right now, guys. Yeah, so people are doing is coming by, checking it out.
This guy's Convoy Express. He's with the People's Convoy. Okay. They are coming through here about a half hour.
About a half hour.
About a half hour. What they're doing is they're going up to Sacramento to fight for our freedom. There's about 10 bills right now that you're not going to like, that they're not putting out there in mainstream media. One, your 12-year-old can actually elect to give the vaccine without information. Another one, what we're doing here can actually get us in jail if that one passes. First, the People's Convoy is going up to Sacramento to help fight to get that stuff all stopped. Get people out here, get people join us. All right? All right.
Happy Free MFL.
Oh, somebody said a biker just joined them.
And I'll be here until the switch. Why you keep saying that? That's you're a free hooligan. You can do whatever you want.
You cover this stuff all the time. You cover all this stuff all the time. Yeah. I ended up selling my bike 2 years ago because of that.
Well, listen, happy 14th birthday.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, John Black.
Were you with me that night? Was it Yamaha when the bike got run over?
When it was making model, I wanted that bike. The vehicle was tore up. The bike was still intact, and he was walking around.
No way.
The whole front of the vehicle was done. The bike, no damage. She got stuck on you.
I love that. I love that.
Whoever made this bike.
I want to say there's probably 100 people, 100 protesters in Grand Rapids right now. Happy Free and Mercy, and happy Easter.
Guys, people are walking up. You got 25 minutes to get out here.
Well, they're gonna wait 25 minutes. I'm not gonna wait that long. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live. We're gonna start a new one covering the protesters in Grand Rapids. I don't know how long the protest will last. They've had this protest scheduled for 2 days, so there is a lot of people there, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. If it doesn't last very long, then we will come back and cover the convoy. They're in California, so they're 3 or 4 hours behind me. I'm sure they'll still be rolling. But yeah, so we're gonna end this live in maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes or something like that. We'll be live again with the protest going on in Grand Rapids. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, covering the convoy. The convoy's been kind of hanging out for the last few days, so we haven't been covering them. If you want to continue watching the convoy, of course, go watch Oreo Express, First Responder Media, WYSIWYG, any of those guys, David Julius. Show them support and whatnot for covering the convoy. And I'll see you guys on the next live in a few minutes. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all the support. I'll see you guys in the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.